quick fire questions with head coach Tom Shaw. The team you support.
So I'm a Nottingham Forest fan. Went to watch them as a young lad. Ended up being in their academy. So yeah, all my family are Forest fans. I think my dad's a secret Notts County fan, but he don't dare tell anyone. But yeah, Forest been my club since a boy.
Brilliant. Number 2, the best ground that you've played at.
Yeah, played at a few good ones. I think I played a lot at the City Ground whilst in the academy at Forest. So a brilliant arena. I think got some good memories of playing when I was at Chester, playing against Tranmere away at Prenton Park, which pretty much it was a fair old crowd, pretty much sellout at times, and a bit of rivalry between the Scousers, and some really good memories from playing at Tranmere. A pretty intimidating ground and a good ground to play at.
The biggest influence on your career?
Yeah, that would be my dad. Like my dad from the very start. I started a little bit later than my pals with football. I played a lot of cricket and golf as a young pup, but from about the age of 8, my dad took me to every game. Came to pretty much every game when I was a pro as well. I know he'll be down at Northolm getting involved and wanting to be watching some successful afternoons down there. But yeah, my dad's been massive, and he was a policeman for 30 years and probably instilled a bit of discipline in there along the way. And then a coach that stands out as a big influence, as a gentleman at Forest in the academy called Chris Darwin. About under 13s, he just told me the truth. I was a young lad, but he told me I needed to toughen up a little bit of a mummy's boy, a bit too nice. And he told me in no uncertain terms, for as much as you can to a 13-year-old lad, he just told me to start to man up, and I did. I responded to it, and that probably helped me get a playing career. So I'm pretty thankful to Chris for that.
500 games later, shows me.
Yeah, a few red cards as well, so I might have gone too far.
There's a fine line.
Yeah.
Your toughest opponent?
So I played in a reserve game against Stoke City. Forgot who I was playing for, to be honest. But we played Stoke City in a reserve game. Ricardo Fuller played, a few of the others, but Ida Johnson played in the hole in like a number 10 position, and I was playing as a deep lying midfielder, and I couldn't find him. I didn't know where he'd gone. His touch was ridiculous. He didn't break sweat. This is probably 8 years on. I still wouldn't have tackled him by now, to be honest. He was exceptional, just on a different level. And then I remember playing against Reading in a pre-season game, and Steve Sidwell was there, and he just ran me up and down the pitch for 90 minutes. I was clinging to like an invisible rope, trying to keep him in touch. But he was a absolute machine. Like, those two really stand out in my memory for giving me a tough afternoon. Yeah.
So Sidwell and Ida Johnson. Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad pair.
Yeah, they weren't bad. Yeah.
Your funniest teammate?
Funniest teammate? Well, the previous manager, the previous Gainsborough Trinity manager, I shared a dressing room with him for a year. So Mr. Woodhouse was pretty sharp, and I was on the end of a couple of his jokes at times as a young player. My best mate, Alex Bolt, who played with me at Rushden, very funny chap. The funniest, another Gainsborough player and staff member, Ross Hanna. So I shared a dressing room with him at Chester for a while, and yeah, funny chap. Still in touch with Ross now. And then another lad who sticks out is Paul Clayton, who's like a Alfreton legend centre forward. Absolute nutcase, strange man, but hilarious. I loved his company. Made the bus journey
in the last couple of days.
Yeah, but no, played with some funny lads along the way. But probably Ross Hanna, Paul Clayton were the most amusing.
Paul Clayton doesn't come across that way when you watch him as an opposition supporter.
No, he's can be a bit nasty on the pitch, player, handful, but yeah, funny fella, unusual fella, but funny.
Your boyhood hero?
Probably two spring to mind. So I remember my first game of football watching Forest played against Everton, and there was a young Irish midfielder going around just crunching into tackles. The crowd were off their feet with these tackles, and it was Roy Keane. Just remember it really well. And I'd been about 5, so watching him, like that probably made me want to start playing footy. But probably Stuart Pearce. I think most Forest fans of my age and maybe a few years older would say Psycho. He was just fantastic. Made you fall in love with football. I think how he played the game and how he was with the punters. He was some player.
Can't argue with that. Wasn't a Forest fan.
Yeah.
Stuart Pearce up there, my favourites. So.
Yeah, top player, top man.
Have you got a claim to fame?
Yeah, well, there's a bit of an unusual one. I think I'm hoping it's not doing the rounds anymore, but I did a best man speech for my best friend about 6 years ago, and it went viral. So it had like ridiculous amount. I don't know who put the video up, not sure what happened, but before it disappeared into the abyss, it had done about 50 million views or something on Facebook. It had gone a bit silly, but yeah, that's probably my claim to fame. 20 years of sacrifice in professional football, but everyone talks to me about a best man speech, so fair enough.
I have to do a bit of digging, see if I can find it.
No, yeah, please don't dig that one out. Not yet, no.
All right. 3 items that you take with you on a desert island.
Right. My mobile phone is definitely the last 48 hours since the announcement. My mobile phone is my life, that's for sure. So I'd have to take that.
Might not be any exception.
Yeah, true. Golf clubs. I find somewhere to hit a few golf balls. I play the guitar a little bit, so I'd probably take the guitar, pass a bit of time. So yeah, phone, golf clubs, and guitar would be my items.
Brilliant. And 4 people that you'd have around for dinner, living or dead.
Okay. Right. Yeah. Liam Gallagher. Yeah, Liam Gallagher. You know, a massive Oasis fan. Would love to just be in his company for a few hours. Stuart Pearce. Yeah, I'd like to meet him properly. That'd be good. Big golf and cricket fans are probably my favourite golfer ever is Fred Couples, which is a bit of an unusual one, but I just used to love watching him. I got to watch him with my dad at a few of the Opens, a few courses. So I used to love him. So Fred Couples, and then my favourite cricketer growing up, again not a massive name, but Dominic Cork. Like used to copy him in the garden with bowling action and that. So yeah, Gallagher, Pearce, Couples, and Cork. Quite an interesting mix there. Yeah.
Sounds like a good name for a solicitor's firm, doesn't it? Brilliant. And just to finish, one prediction for 2021-22.
Yeah. No, the prediction from me is like I'm really confident that the fans, the supporters who've been deprived of something that they love watching Gainsborough, like they will engage and enjoy this group and the identity that we'll try to create. And it's my job, and then the players as well to go and show that and show it consistently. And all I'll be demanding of it is those things that are in their power and the controllable stuff. So the fans will hopefully really enjoy that. I think it's important that they engage with the fans as well as people. So before and after games and the children and the community and everything, I think that's a massive part of especially this level of football, and probably something further up the football pyramid that gets missed. And I think that's really important. So my predictions are that the fans will like this group, that they'll be young and hungry. And I think it's important that the players really show willing with that side of it, get to know the fans and the people that they're fighting for when they go out and play for Gainsborough. So my prediction is an enjoyable group of young players.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for your time, Tom.
Cheers. Thanks, Rob.